Alrighty, we're taking a small break from all that Indianapolis content that I've been doing. And let's head back home where something big has happened to the DC Metro. So today is May 28th, and I just came back from what has been a very important day in the history of DC Metro, where they finally allowed tap payments for different types of cards. And that's like, say, your debit card, your Amex card, MasterCard card, all that stuff. But I wasn't really interested nor invested in, like, say, using my debit card and credit card to tap into these fare gates. No. I decided, why not I test out some of the other cards from other transit systems that I've used in the past. That includes SEPTA, the MTA, and Indigo. Because it's super interesting to see what the system knows and what the system does not know. There's been cases where I've seen somebody use a smart trip card in like the Pacific Northwest, and then somehow that worked. And then another thing is, of course, you have this like intercompatibility between Baltimore's and DC's Metro. So there's also that too. So let's go ahead and start with the main one. And based off this color of this shirt, yes, it's SEPTA key time. Alrighty, everybody, let's see if this works. Alright, here's the targeting square. Yo! I don't believe this. It works. Alright, let's take a look. See if this works. Check mark. So it looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see what the account is gonna be. It was pretty shocking to see what happened. So immediately after that, I checked on my account to see what has happened, to see if there was any changes being made to my account. It has always been $4.95 since I used it, since I filled it up, I believe in June. Yes, during June, during my first time in Philly. So now that SEPTA has been taken care of, let's go ahead and see what the Big Apple has to offer. Alright, let's see if Omni works. Here it is. Alright then, does not work. Just use my regular Smart Trip card, and there we go. And yeah, I pretty much knew that this wasn't going to work out well, because it felt more like a closed card system or a privatized card. So I knew that it wasn't going to work out. But it would have been extremely funny to see if the Omni card would have worked on it. So now I went up to Potomac Yards just to try out a different station. And let's see how the My Key card goes. And you might notice a little something strange as well. Alrighty, last one. That is the Indigo My Key. I don't think it's gonna work. That's what I thought. Alright then. Back to the SEPTA key. That's funny. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like newer stations will not work. And yes, that is what happened at the Potomac Yard station with the SEPTA key card. So it looks like, based off a conversation that I had with like-minded individuals on a Discord channel, and it looks like chances are they may have blocked it just because it was like, oh wait, this is not an actual credit or debit card, in the sense that it is used for everyday purchases. Granted, you could use that SEPTA card like literally anywhere, but it's strictly meant for traffic for all intents and purposes. And with that being said, basically that means that I kind of threw away my chances of taking a card like that from the, let's say, New Carrollton station all the way down to Ashburn, just to make it like ridiculously long. So yeah, rip. Alrighty guys, this is Gammy again, this time at the East Falls Curve station, and we're gonna go ahead and make another attempt with the SEPTA card. Alright, we're gonna give it a shot. Nope, it's blocked. And that will pretty much do it for this video. Glad to see that it's going through well, and hopefully we'll get the buses out soon for those cap payments, because right now it's just only for Metro Rail. But honestly, it's a really good welcoming change. And with that being said, may y'all have a fantastic day. Leave a comment, like, subscription, all that good stuff. And may y'all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.